Hello people of the internet, it's me again, Julz, for another Julz Plays and Dream Daddy. Yeah, Dream Daddy. So, in the last part, we left off where we went to a barbecue at Joseph's house, and we're about to see what Joseph has to talk about. So here we go, let's figure out what Joseph is going to say to us. I wave to get his attention, and the moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Is he going to give us a hug, or is he just doing like a weird welcome? Hello. Hello, welcome to my humble abode. I'm rich. Because he looks like that. Welcome, I'm so glad you two are here. And you brought veggies. Yay, because there were a lot of veggies, as we found in the end of the last part. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi. And he had such an adult voice for... I don't know, he doesn't even look that old. Kind of looks like 12 or something. I don't know. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins. They look like evil twins. I saw all these kids look really evil. They stare creepily and say nothing. Obvious. Look how creepy they look. Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. There's a lot of Chris-oriented names here. Wait, where is Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh no, it's the woman from the bar. It is the woman from the bar. We bought her a drink, didn't we? I swear we bought her a drink. Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart. Did you put Krish to bed? That's a weird name, Krish. It's weird thing to say. It's a weird thing. Weird name. Anyways, I'll have to go look for him. What? You have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Well, misplacing a kid ain't good. Definitely bad. Bad parents. Very bad parents. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Julz, and his daughter Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have to have a glass of wine. I can't read. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to attend to. I love her. Nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time. Totally. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Well, that was awkward. Got the burps now. That was awkward meeting, because we met her in the bar, and I'm pretty sure we bought her a drink. But, yeah, Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. See, it was very awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. But Amanda doesn't know, so it's good. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. Ha ha ha, my wife has a wonderful sense of humor, but please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. I guess they would, even though it'll probably be everyone from the cul-de-sac that I've basically already met. Amanda and I mill around and try some new food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins playing it with baked goods. Man, I want food. I'm hungry. I'm kind of hungry. Maybe I might eat after. Ugh, I don't want to have to make friends. That's me. That is like totally me. I'm just like, I need friends, but I can't be bothered making friends. Come on, Dad. Why? Who are you gonna party with when I go off to school? I'll party with myself. But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. Ugh, they're gonna talk about weather. I don't want to be a boring dad. I don't want to sit around with boring dads that talk about the weather and news and stuff. I'm like, I don't give a shit about that. Even now, after uni, everyone's just talking about work. All my uni friends are just like, work. I'm just like, I don't want to hear about work. It's so boring. It's boring talk. Oh, I did this at work, and work sucks, and work. I'm just like, shut up. Let's be interesting like we were. We're boring now. We're boring adults. Boring people. I'm sorry, but you're all boring. I'm talking to my uni friends if they're watching. You're all boring. Sorry, but not sorry. It's the truth. I speak the truth. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. Well, I mean, if they're old enough to go around, sure. If they're younger, I mean, she's about to go to college, so she'll be like 18 or something. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Well, Cookie Dad would probably be a better dad. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Yep. Oh dang, Robert's here. Ooh. Because we had a one-night stand with that guy. Didn't that guy throw a frisbee on my head? Yep. Certainly did, and we had a brag off with him. Isn't that the guy who threw a fit in Dead Gotham Beyond? Yep, it's Mr. Vampire, and it's Amanda's teacher. And Craig. But wait a second, all these people live in the cul-de-sac. That can't be right. I'd better investigate. Well, I would say let's go over to Craig, because we know him, so it won't be as awkward, but here we go. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Oh, so much reading. God. This is the thing that I hate in games, but for like games like this, I like it because it's like, man, story, yes. Reading, just... Okay, here we go. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place. And to try and take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to the postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. Well, Hugo's a teacher, so I mean he would know some shit, so dropping some knowledge bombs on everybody. Matt and Hugo seem to be stuttering. Not them, me. Busy talking, and they don't notice me. Craig leans in, not leans. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. Neither do I, Craig. Neither do I. Let's listen to the conversation more. That kind of comparison just eliminates the reason art movements are so important in the first place. Well, you're not wrong, but I think there is no harm comparing one work of art to another. You could definitely say one painting is better than another if you're evaluating technical skills from the purely formalist standpoint. I feel like comparing stuff like that is not... Because, I mean, everyone has their own different art styles, so, like, everyone's art would be different. Obviously, like, you can't really compare two things. Like, it's also like comparing probably like one of the, like, a not great example, but alright. So the three different Spider-Man reboots. So you got the original trilogy with Tobey Maguire, you got the sequel, I mean, I don't know, the Amazing Spider-Mans, and then you got the new Homecoming Spider-Man with Tom Holland. So you got Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and then Tom Holland. Comparing those three, a lot of people have done, but they're also different, like, writers and directors' visions, so they're obviously going to be different. So you can't really compare the pair that much because, yes, some are going to be better than others in different ways. Yes, but they're still different people's visions and, like, imagination, so obviously it's all different. Like, they're all different pieces of art. Because they created it, and they made it, and they're like, this is gonna be beautiful. At the time, they're like, this is amazing, this is beautiful, and then now it's just like, this is a piece of garbage. Because some shit happened. Whatever. Well, sure, you could say that the Dutch masters have technically more skilled, but I would argue that while the Dutch masters were better painters, Matisse, I hope I said that right, had better paintings overall. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Well, that's pretty subjective. Art is dead. Art is not dead. Well, I have no idea. Anyways, we're just discussing the importance of context when talking about artwork. Listen, all I asked was if you liked Van Gogh or Picasso better. Hugo throws up in his hand in frustration. Okay. I mean, they're different. They have different art styles. They're both sort of like abstract-y. But, you know, they had their different styles and they were both popular, so, you know. But they represent two completely different art movements, exactly. How could I possibly choose between the thick, creamy impasto of post-impressionism and the abstractionist beauty of cubism? They're both different in their own ways, because they have different styles, as I said so many times, so they're always going to be different. Man, this is way above my head. Me too. Haha, it's all good. Man, the cool thing... Oh, wait, it's all good, man. I know how to read with punctuation and stuff. The cool thing about art is that we all perceive it differently. Exactly. A single piece could have a totally different effect on each person that looks at it, and that's awesome. Yes, that is kind of awesome. For me, I mean, I look at a painting and I'm just like, that's a nice painting. It has things in it. There's a lot of trees, there's the scenery, there's a little person. But when it comes to like video games, I'm just like, damn, son, this is like some next level shit. Like, it's a completely different thing for me. Like, I love my video games. My dad hates it, but I'm just like, you know what? I don't care. Just 1 minute about that. Hugo, please. Sorry. I get really fired up about art stuff. But you're not even an art teacher, you're an English teacher, aren't you? Julz, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's great. It's pretty nice. Everyone's been super friendly. Sure. I mean, one friendly, more friendly than the others. Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. Flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us. Hey. What is it, sweetheart? Wow, Matt has a daughter. Everyone's got a daughter or a son or a kid. Obviously. They're all dads. Why would it not be called Dad Dating Simulator? It's a flower crown. I thought you would look cute in it. Aw, that's sweet. Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head. Now he has a flower crown, and look, he does look pretty cool in it. Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over. Nope. But you're still slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on. Well. Hey, Julz, this is my daughter. Hello. I am Carmenista. That's a very unique name. Never heard of that name before, but there you go. There's a Carmenista. Amanda comes over with Daisy now. Dad, look, I'm making friends. I'm making friends too, Amanda. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop and my old college friend and, your teacher. Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize you were neighbors. It's a cul-de-sac. What can I say? Yep. You're still gonna get me that overdue term paper? Haha, great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. Top way to get out. Well, she learned the finger guns move from me. I am very proud. Very, very proud indeed. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go? Well, by his reaction, it's not going to be a good one. Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him, because his eyes go wide. Ernest Hemingway Vega, you're smoking. Are you smoking? Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He's casually taking a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into a gutter. Well, clearly mad sarcastic there, or whatever you want to call that. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Well, that kid's gonna get some talking to. He's gonna get stern talking to. Hugo marches over to Ernest, and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right? Yep. They do something. Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants, nearly burned down half the yard. Well, that would have been much funnier than seeing him smoke, but fortunately, we don't get to see that. And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. Damn, this kid's like an arsonist. Far out. Pyromaniac here. I'm going to take a drink of water before I read this, because my mouth is getting dry from all the talking. Water, good. Alright. And then it spread into my lawn and burned down half of my yard too. So basically, he burnt down a whole yard. This kid's got issues, and he's got like he's got one of those weird, like, shitty teen mustaches. Look at that. Ugh. Hugo walks over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Hey everybody, sorry about that. Julz, this is my son Ernest. He definitely looks like one of those kids who just like, he's like a rebel, maybe. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep into his pockets. Ernest doesn't say a thing. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey, cool. You can go now. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Does it matter? Ooh, what a dick. Ernest. Okay, I mean 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Moody teens. I'm gonna be so upset when my kids were like in that teen phase and they're just like, fuck off, dad. And I'll be like, no, but I love you. I'm sorry. Yeah, good for you. Man, it's gone dark. Clouds and stuff, am I right? Weather. Ooh. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for failing economy. Ouch. I mean,
I don't know.
They wouldn't make economy shit. We're not making economy shit. I don't know. There's a lot of things that I don't know, and I just want to keep out of it. There's a lot of stuff like that. Oh yeah, because I am totally embarrassing you. Wow. What a dick. Ernest puts his earbuds in and storms off and stands in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. It definitely was certainly something. He seems nice. Yeah, totally. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. Well, I mean, or he's just being a dick because he's a teenager. He's just like, I don't need you, Dad. But he does, secretly. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. Well, of course. I mean, you gotta put some ground rules out, but you gotta be good about it. Most of the time. I mean, they'll try and defy in some way kids. I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, it's about as authoritarian as you can get. I'm just gonna skip that word. It's too hard to pronounce. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? Maybe. Who knows? Could be or not. I don't know. We'll find out one day. What? I'm cool as a cucumber. Hell yeah, we are. We're a cucumber. We can be cool as a cucumber when we're refrigerated. See that right there? You can't say that. My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads? I don't know. Well, we'll find out being cool dads soon. Maybe we're cool in our own ways. Maybe. I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine that we once raged against and accept our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Not a good thing to wear. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Everyone's doomed. Well, Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool. Kind of, maybe. I don't know. Maybe a little bit. I don't know what my hair's doing. Just like doing some weird shit. Just like one bit just like sticking up like nothing. I yell across the yard to my daughter, Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point. Well, that was embarrassing.
Oh.
Hopefully my kids will think I'm cool. I'll let them play video games with me. Maybe. As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. Yeah, well, I mean, I feel like the reason why a lot of kids would probably dislike their parents is because they're really hard and they don't really give you a lot of freedom to like do things. I mean, my dad was kind of like that. Like every weekend would be like, I still work in the garden. I've got to do this all day and all night. And I was just like, I hate this. I hate you. I don't want to do this anymore. And like, still to this day, he does that every weekend. We'll have to do work outside. I'm just like, I want to do other things than be stuck at home doing this crap that serves no purpose for me in my future. It's like, I don't want to be a bloody landscaper or whatever. I don't care about that crap. Nah, do easier work. It doesn't take freaking 12 hours. Things like that. That's what makes kids hate their parents. Anyways, don't let us eat up your time, Julz. Go and meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. Indeed. I have no idea how long I've been going for. Alright, let's go talk to Robert. and Brian, and then I'll finish up the video. I walk over to Robert and Brian, who were chatting over drinks, determined not to be weird about what happened that night. I hope Robert feels the same. Hey, guys. Julz! How the heck are you? Settling into the neighborhood alright? Oh, you betcha. Go to the living room in order, at least. Yeah, I got the living room in order, at least. That's good. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-inch in there. 50-inch TV, I'm guessing. The game looks great in high def. Oh, boy. Well, 50-inch TV. I mean, I have a 55-inch TV. Not tooting no horns or nothing. TV's good. TV's great. It's what I play video games on. Julz, have you met Robert yet? Yes. I believe we met briefly. Hey. Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Robert robotically extends his hand to shake it as he stares unblinkingly into my eyes. Oh god, what does it mean? How's it going? It's good. Robert focuses on the whiskey he's holding. He takes a long sip. Well, awkward stuff, maybe? I don't know. Great. Look at my friends becoming friends. Us dads gotta stick together, you know? You sure? Us dads? Robert has a kid? Oh, I didn't know you had kids. Robert continues to stare at me. Jesus, does this guy have a blink? Ew. Yep. Oh, cool. That's cool. Well, awkward. Very awkward. We stayed in incredibly uncomfortable silence for several moments until... We gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghosts locked the doors. Daisy and Amanda run to us, thank god. I believe they're playing some, like... That ghost hunter truck thing. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Man, 18 is still playing like imaginary games. That's cool. I mean, I kind of do that. And I'm 22. Child at heart. Then hit the brakes, I guess, and then we'll go out of the truck. We'll get out of the truck. Man, I can't read now. The imaginary truck? Anyway. We're safe from the ghosts, but how will we ever survive the Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Ugh, cannibalism, not good. Are you prepared to do that? Maybe. I'm prepared to do anything to survive. Bold. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Yes, indeed, cold-blooded killers. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to cook you properly. Properly cook you, properly, well, it's same thing. Wait a second, are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah! Knew it, I knew it. Amanda and I love that show. It's the best, especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirits after him. Yeah, it's such a quality reality television. Wow. I mean, ghosts aren't real, so... yeah, maybe. Alright, Daisy, I found a couple of bugs. They're gonna make some great meals. Lots of protein. Probably. Not that I eat bugs. Bugs... ugh. Gonna keep us from starving out in this harsh, icy wasteland. Gonna need more than bugs, I believe. Ugh, just choking on my own saliva. But there's a whole table of food right over... Ugh. Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Yeah, live a little. Imagine. Let your imagination run wild. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire. Okay, but not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend? Now you're getting it. Yeah, playing pretend. Amanda and Daisy run off. What a cute couple of kids. I turn my attention back to the conversation, but wait, where did Robert go? Oh, Robert's gone, because he was like, this is awkward, I'm leaving. I feel uncomfortable. I skim the party and finally find him in the corner, talking to Mary. Does he not want to talk? Well. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. Talking about his daughter, I guess. I snap out of Robert-induced haze. I feel like we're a little bit hung up on Robert now. Probably shouldn't have had that one night stand with him. But anyways, life goes on. I guess Amanda just has... I guess Amanda just sort of has that away with kids. I can't read now. I don't know what's going on. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. Well, Probably because she's more intelligent than them, maybe. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Yeah, because I won that brag off. I mean, he should be the one that feels a little bit awkward. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. Yeah. She bit people too. Whoa, okay. I mean, I never did that as a kid, but that's a bit weird. I mean, she'll probably like, evil people, go away from me. Ho ho ho, kids, right? Yeah, gotta love them. You're required by law. I mean, if you wanted kids in the first place, I mean, you're not really required by law. I mean, if you wanted them, of course you're gonna love them because you wanted them and you made them. You made it happen. Love you, kids. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try and put together a little play date for them. Yeah, because they're totally 2 years old. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. Well, I want to end that there. And we're going to talk to Joseph and Damien after, and then have some burgers in the next video. But for now, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. More importantly, subscribe if you already haven't, because it helps us know, helps support us, that you like our content, that you want to watch more of our content. You'll be notified by YouTube when we come out with a new video, because that's what YouTube does now. But anyways, guys, that's it for this video.